Hello guys, welcome to Hustle Hard channel. On this channel, we're going to be talking about finances, entrepreneurship, businesses, and the spiritual aspect of it also. Okay, so this channel will help us in being financially literate, which is something that is more difficult than we think. So let us continue to watch such content so that we do learn about how we can make money. We need to make money, okay? But there are steps that are supposed to be followed to do that. So, in this video today, I am going to talk about why my businesses have failed. Yes, I feel it's very helpful for you to know what you are doing wrong to solve a problem. Rather than ignore the problem, look at the steps that you have taken, look at the things that you have done, what made that business fail should be on our minds. It doesn't have to be the most huge business that you started. You might have started any tiny thing that you are trying to give out there, whether it's a product, whether services, anything that you've tried before to exchange for money. How did that fail? What did you do wrong? So let's look at that. So these are my personal reasons why I feel my businesses have failed. Everything that I've tried to do has failed. And guys, starting a business is not about starting with the hugest amount of money. No, anything that you've started with some money to try and generate money out of it, how did that fail? Let me get straight into that. So my first reason why I feel my business failed is because I never planned for my business. So your plan is supposed to have goals, steps to take. It's supposed to have your target market, even your environment. How is it? You're supposed to plan everything. What's your backup plan? Any little amount that you have saved by in case things don't go. Like, you need to plan perfectly before starting a business. I personally would just come up with an idea and impulsively just start it without really having that much understanding or planning for it. So my businesses would always fail. So how do you prevent this? Of course, by planning your business. Plan, plan, plan. In the Bible, this is the book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 26. And it reads, plan carefully what you do, and whatever you do will turn out right. Message coming directly from God, and is telling us how important it is that we should plan our work. And if we plan carefully, whatever we do is going to turn out right, is what we've been promised and what we have been told, as you heard. So that is something to work on. So for my second reason why my businesses have been failing is because I've been too generous with people. Okay, I'm not saying that we should be bad or not generous to people. We should be generous to people, but with boundaries. There are people that will come to you, and maybe you're offering a service. They want you to lower that price to the most pathetic pricing, in which you accept to do that. And when you are doing that service, it takes up much of your time and energy. And at the end of the day, you are thinking, how did I agree to such an offer? Why did I agree? This is so little. So you end up feeling discouraged already in what you are doing. You end up feeling very overwhelmed with what you are doing because the pay that you are getting is small. It's little. even when you are selling a product, it should not, let the price be right. I'm not saying it should be expensive, but let people buy the price that it should be bought at. Don't reduce something to like 50% lower than the actual price. Then what are you doing? And these are the things that we fall into. The takers will continue coming to take, and you continue giving, and in the end you feel depressed because you won't be making anything. So for this one, what we should do is we should be firm when managing a business. Be firm and draw boundaries. Let people not take advantage of what you are doing, what service you are offering, or what business products you are selling. People should not take advantage of you. Once they see that they can take advantage of you, they'll come back to do it again. They will not stop and say, oh no, yesterday she did it too low, this time let me just go and listen. They'll feel entitled to using you for whatever it is, whatever service you are offering, for whatever products that you're selling. They'll always expect it to be that cheap. And that should be something that we should take note, because don't say yes to the things that you will regret, because that regret is going to discourage you. And being in a business and feeling discouraged is already a pit on its own. So let's stay firm and establish boundaries for our businesses, for them to work. If people are not willing to pay, let them seek it somewhere else so that they understand. Of course, do it in a friendly, in a good way. You don't really have to say it out rudely. Just tell them in a nice way, no, sorry, I don't think I can manage to do that at that price. Let them know. Another reason is instant uh, reward for myself is what I've been doing. Guys, don't do that. I would make profit and immediately feel so excited that I want to spend that money and reward myself for what I've made. I want to spend it on my family, I want to spend it on my good friends, and I'm just so excited for the money that I've made from my business at that time. And this has affected my businesses terribly. Don't reward yourself immediately. First, see how your business functions over a period of time. Give yourself 6 months to say, I'm not going to touch this money, or at least get a very small amount of money from it. Especially when starting, let the money be very little that you are getting from the business, and use the one that you're having to reinvest and save some, rather than use for your personal needs, that will only for your personal wants at that time, that will just last for a short period of time and won't do any good to your business. So take your business seriously and learn to just um prolong your reward first. All right, so for my fourth reason is I quit immediately I fail. Okay, I've been quitting different businesses. After failing, I'll stop, I'll be frustrated at it. Instead of looking at what I've done wrong and how they're supposed to be solved, I'll just go ahead and quit. And I feel that has prevented any sort of progress in any of the businesses that I've done, because I've stopped along the way. I've never stuck around after a form of downfall. I'd rather stop. And I feel we should develop a mindset to continue going even when times are tough. We're supposed to put on our own helmet so that we continue the business, and we should be with it through thick and thin. We should be with it and see how it goes through thick and thin. Let's not abandon our businesses immediately they fail. Let's give them time to get restored again. So that is my fourth reason why my business failed. Then my fifth reason and my last reason why my businesses have been failing, I feel is because of the absence of God's guidance. I'll just start my businesses. I would not put in God in my business. And believe me, you guys, without God in anything that you are doing, nothing will work out. You'll be walking aimlessly because you don't have that spiritual aspect and guidance. I feel the spiritual need for everything that we touch is needed in all aspects of life, be it financial, be it physical, emotional, everything, all parts, psychological, all parts of life need you to be spiritually alert. When you are doing things spiritually, you seem to have some form of guidance and awareness of what's happening. And there are so many things that we can explain that we say, this is only God that has done this. But if you are doing a business and you are not even aware of God, you're just on your own, you're alone, things are bound to fail. Things are bound to fail because that awareness does not exist with you. So Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 to 6, it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Never rely on what you think you know. Remember the Lord in everything you do, and He will show you the right way. Imagine how strong and powerful that is, guys. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not rely on what you think you know. Okay? Then remember the Lord in everything that you do, and He will show you the right way. He will show you the right way. And that's what we need in our businesses, a form of guidance to show us the right way. And it all starts with us. So I feel if I implement all these 5 things, if I were to reschedule them and turn them into positivity, a business would definitely succeed. So let's try and find new strategies of how we can make our businesses work. So you might have been having your own challenges in your business. Get a paper, write them down, and see how you can solve them. So thank you for being with me this far. Don't forget to subscribe for more knowledge on financial literacy, entrepreneurship, money making is what we're trying to do. So do stay with me as we continue this journey.